responsibility, personal responsibility, personal responsibility.
What's up, YouTube? It's RS Mario here, aka Mr. 8 months no videos, aka Mr. Long time no hear from. You know what I'm saying? Cyberpunk is coming out, probably no delays, so I made a couple Cyberpunk videos. I did make a second channel called the Lootbox Hero. Alright, it's gonna be an off-topic channel, so that's everything from wrestling, anime, non-Nintendo video games, some longer form written projects that I've been working on while I've been gone. All that is going to be on the new channel. The first video over there is going to be an analysis of the Johnny Silverhand trailer that came out with this trailer that I'm analyzing right now. So if you want to check out that analysis, you can go on to the channel. The new channel is going to be in the it's going to be a card, and it's going to be down in the description. So go ahead and you can subscribe to that channel as well if you want to get some more off content, some non-Nintendo content. Alright, so we start off this trailer pretty action-packed. So we have this guy right here. He has an accent. He sounds like he could be one of the Voodoo Boys. So maybe this is part of that mission. It looks like things go south. You get shot down. We see another female character who kind of looks like the one from the helicopter, but the thing with her is we see a lot of her scenes in the trailer seem to be on the outskirts of Night City. So it doesn't look like she's actually in the city. It looks like she's a nomad. So it looks like this could be part of the nomad life path. I know that technically in that life path you are given some contraband that you have to take into the city. And that is how you get from outside of Night City to inside. So maybe she could be part of that mission. Alright, so next we get a shot of underwater. So this looks like you're scuba diving. It's kind of weird to see somebody as augmented as V getting in the water. But I guess, you know, at this rate that, you know, cybernetic augmentations are probably waterproof. So it will be interesting to see what mission this is. Because this looks like... I mean, this definitely looks like you're swimming through like a town. Like this used to be a part of Night City, but now it's just been reclaimed by the ocean. Alright, so we get a shot of a new character. This chick is Jackie's girlfriend. She's like, you know, let's get you home. So I'm just not sure where this takes place in the timeline of the game. It could be after Jackie dies. Like maybe she's a romance option, which would kind of be a dick move that you just decided to nail your dead friend's girlfriend. But I mean, it's the dark future. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of do what you want. All right, so this scene, there's nothing particularly story heavy in this scene. There's a beam katana in the scene, and of course, this is probably going to be one of my favorite weapons in the game. I've been waiting on this for a long time. I was afraid we might not get these because they did take out the wrist blades from what I heard, like the arm blades, because they were OP. But it looks like we're still gonna get katanas. All right, so the next scene we get is a scene of you and Jackie. It looks like Jackie talking to a character named Oda. Now the thing with that might not be Jackie. I don't know. He doesn't kind of look like Jackie. His haircut looks a little different. But you see him talking to a character named Oda. And Oda is the bodyguard for Hanako Arasaka, who is the daughter of Subaru Arasaka, who used to run the Arasaka company as a whole. So now in Cyberpunk 2077, Arasaka has been split up into 3 different factions that are competing against each other. So there is the faction that Hanako runs, which is technically still run by Subaru, but she's kind of like the puppet leader of the faction. Then you have the Halo faction, which is run by Kei's daughter, Michiko Arasaka, and she is secretly working with the American government. And then you have the Rebellion faction, which is being run by Yorinobu Arasaka, his youngest son. When you see this, this means that the life path you picked is giving you a specific option. So, you know, because this person is going down the corpo life path, they have this this is your duty option in this quest. So whatever that option means, you know what I'm saying, if you say it in the quest, that's exclusive to people who have the corporal lifestyle or life path. Alright, so we get a shot of this guy. Now, I forgot his name, but he is actually an old band member of Johnny Silverhand's band Samurai. And you can tell by the throat augmentation here, he's got he's been augmented for his voice. And he plays somewhat of a big role in the story because we see him several times in this trailer. So we see a Arasaka attack bot or attack drone or whatever. This thing right here, it looks menacing. It looks like you don't want to mess with this, but it looks like it's probably going to be a boss in one of your quests, because we do see this in the Johnny Silverhand trailer. I think we also see it again in this trailer too, if I'm not mistaken, but I know we see it in that trailer. This room, I have no idea what this room is. Alright, it does not look like anything we've seen in the game before. It doesn't have that gritty cyberpunk look. This looks way more futuristic than cyberpunk. This looks almost like space age. So it's interesting to see what is contained in it. Is that like a containment? Is there a person in there, or what is in there? And it doesn't have any like corp logos. I was looking to see if there was an Arasaka logo or anything. Like, there's no corp logos on this. Interesting thing is, in the next shot right here, we see I can't think of this dude's name, but he is the leader of the Maelstrom gang. And essentially, now from what I heard, this shot is after the mission that you go into against the Maelstroms to get the Flathead. So if you don't remember the first gameplay footage of Cyberpunk that they released, like the 40-minute gameplay, one of the missions in there was to get this device called a Flathead, and it's like a spider robot that the Maelstrom gang stole from Militech. And so of course in that mission you have the option to either side with Militech, which means you kill you attack the Maelstroms, or you side with the Maelstroms. And so I think this is this is the aftermath of that. So you get to kind of hang with the Maelstrom gang. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. So this shot right here is interesting for one reason, because we never learn about the government of Night City. Alright, they always tell us that that the corps control everything, and there's so much corruption, and the power really lies with the corporations, which is true. But Night City is a part of the free state of California, and it is an independent city-state, so it does have a political structure. And so, it has like a city council and a mayor and all that other kind of stuff. So it's interesting to see what role they'll play in the game. Are they going to try to like scheme and take power back from the corpse, or are they, just another, going to be another part of the corporate power machine? So this is an interesting scene. We see you're riding with a Valentino fixer, and 6th Street rolls up on y'all, and basically they want to talk. And so this now there's a lot of 6th Street Valentino stuff in this trailer, so more than likely that's going to be a quest line in the game. And you can tell that dude is 6th Street because he got the 6th Street armband. The blue armband is the trademark of the 6th Street Boys. So we see this room, looks like somebody aired this sucker out. Like, this joint look, yeah, this is not a good situation. So not sure what happened here, but it's probably gang related. Another thing is, maybe this was a cyber psycho. So we do see somebody near the end of the trailer who could be a cyber psycho. And maybe this is the result. That person going into this maybe drugged in or whatever, and then spazzing out, killing everybody, and now you have to find them and take them down. So we get a shot of Japantown just looking awesome. Like I just put this in here just because I just like this shot. I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time in Japantown, and you can definitely tell it's Japantown because of the various logos, including the Arasaka logo right down here in the bottom, kind of like the bottom left. Another thing about this picture, you can see right above the Arasaka logo is something that says passion. And it actually reminds me of the poster from the movie Passion of the Christ. So now you can actually watch programs on the television in the game. So there's like hours of programming that you can watch on TV, you know, and there's a couple different channels you can watch. So it will be interesting to see what this is. So we get this dude. So this dude is a member of the 6th Street Gang. You're about to pistol whip this older veteran man. But he's a member of 6th Street. And in the gameplay that they did for the Xbox Series X versus One X comparison video, you actually get to talk to him. So there's multiple options in the quest line involving him as well. All right, so this is afterwards. You roll up on the on 6th Street Gang again. You know, saying you got the guns drawn. You got your gun to homie's dome, and you like, bruh. You know what I'm saying, bruh. You know, I'm not gangster at all, man. I'm lame as hell. But yeah. So this one's an interesting one. Again, you know, this one's probably the violent option for dealing with the 6th Street Gang. I wonder what this story is, because the 6th Street Gang used to be like enforcers, like protecting people, but I guess they like went to their head and now they're just a regular gang. So this one right here is an interesting shot. We get to see Atom Smasher. Atom Smasher is a full Borg character. So Borg is essentially somebody who is way more machine than person. Somebody who is so augmented that their body is pretty much machine with the exception of their brain. And now this is an updated shot, because the last shot we got this exact shot in the 2019 trailer for E3, and he didn't look quite like this. So he's been updated. There's been little things put on here, a little more. You can see more of the just cybernetics around his torso and his eyes. His eyes are completely cybernetic now, so he looks even more unhuman. We see Rogue. So she's a solo, but she's also a fixer. She was Johnny Silverhand's girlfriend, but you know, well, his ex-girlfriend, and she runs the Afterlife bar where you get some of your missions in the early game. So this one's interesting. Okay, so this one kind of sort of explains the upgrade system for your tech. Now the one thing we want to look at is the RAM. So with this chip, RAM is kind of like the mana in this game, and you know, mana is what you use to use your magical attacks. All right, and the RAM is the mana in this game. So of course, you know, if you want to use if you want to say like hack a camera, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna take like 3 mana. You know, and it's gonna take 1.5 seconds for that to take effect. It's like casting a spell, essentially. So doing your Netrunner hacks, the Netrunner hacks are like your magic in this game. You know, it's like casting a spell. It has a time where, you know, it has the time it takes to cast it. It has a cooldown time. It has a duration, and of course, you know, it has a time before you get that 3 RAM back so you can do something else. We see another shot of that with this you fighting the animals and that animals Voodoo Boys, you know, quest line, and you have the option to suicide the dude, and you see that option takes 13 RAM to do. So that's a big spell. It takes a lot of RAM to execute that. So you're gonna want, if you want to do stuff like that, you're gonna want a chip in your head that has that much RAM to use. And you see, you're able to, of course, you know, you're able to successfully execute the suicide, but it takes time. So, you know, it's not something that's immediate. It takes a couple seconds before it actually works. So we get a shot of the mission. So this is the mission where you go and you get or you get the chip that has Johnny Silverhand on it. Now, of course, in the mission, since you fell off a building, technically, you break the case, and the biochip needs bioelectricity to stay alive. So, of course, you put it in your head to keep it alive, and you end up with Johnny Silverhand. So we see Hanako, looking like she's giving me Matrix vibes. If you remember the Malvingian's wife from the Matrix, yeah, Hanako she's looking bad in this jump, bro. So we see Hanako talking to the other members of her faction of Arasaka. This shot right here is huge because it is Johnny Silverhand and Atom Smasher. So this proves technically that you're going to be playing through the Cyberpunk 2020 mission of attacking the Arasaka base. Now technically Silverhand attacked the base twice. He attacked it once to try to save Alt Cunningham after she was kidnapped, and he attacked it again to try and save her after she was digitized by the Soul Killer. The second time was in 2020 where he was killed by Atom Smasher. We get to see this mission right here. So this one, these guys are the Tiger Claws, and essentially what's going on is Judy, a character in the game that is a romance option, wants you to take out the Tiger Claws because of what they do to sex workers like her. And of course you have an option to do this peacefully, or you have an option to go loud. We get a shot of Judy, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely a romance option. We're gonna get some more shots of her in the other trailer that I did on Johnny Silverhand on my other channel, the Lootbox Hero. And we get shot of this freaking Arasaka Baraka looking dude, you know what I'm saying? So this is an interesting one. So now I'm thinking could be the same mission where you have to go and steal the biochip, but judging by the fact that you actually have a guy over here, or a person like hostage or whatever, means that maybe you're trying to extract this person from Arasaka, and they've sent some people to make sure that doesn't happen. This dude definitely looks like a boss fight. This looks like it's gonna be crazy. He actually kind of reminds me of those assassins from the Overwatch, like PvE events. If you ever seen those, it kind of reminds me of that. Naked dude, I don't know what to say. So a lot of people are saying that this guy is like a male romance option, and that so you'll be able to kind of, this is probably the male/gay romance option in the game. Because I don't really see another reason why you would be skinny dipping with them if they're not a romance option. I don't just go to my friends and be like, bruh, let's go skinny dipping, bruh. Nah, that's just something I don't do. So yeah, more than likely this person is probably a romance option. This one's the cool one. So this one right here, this person looks like a cyber psycho. Now again, they could be an assassin, but I'm thinking this person is a psycho. They're just so augmented that they have lost their mind. And so you either have to hunt this person, or whatever reason this person is hunting you. This looks like it's going to be a crazy boss fight because it looks like it's taking place while you're driving on the highway. Alright, so that's about it for this. Of course, you want to check out the other trailer that came out with this in the Night City Wire. Go on over to the Lootbox Hero, my second channel, and check that out. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it real and have a nice day.